Mimi Wilson. She's a mutant, telekinetic. Therefore, she can move things with her mind, enter people's thoughts, and control their mind. The vampirific anything, by the way, she is a vampire. So, yeah. She has super strength, super speed, super agility, she can fly. She basically has the vampire and mutant stuff, so that also puts a lot of baggage on her. She's already a very angry person as it is. Nobody really knows why. I mean, when she was little, all she had was a mother, and her mother was always depressed all the time. Very moody, anxious. So Mimi was basically like kind of on her own as a child. She thinks that no one understands what she's going through, that no one can relate to her problem when, let's face it, she's a mutant and a vampire, so she has to deal with both levels of prejudice. She's a goth, yes. And she's just like me. Today I've got my goth getup on. Yesterday I was feeling like I didn't really need to, be gothic today, but, I'm always gothic, so I was like, hey, why not? So, anyway, she was a very, very, very frustrated all the time. She's like, just one little thing could make her go, bleh, just snap. She's short-tempered, kind of a hothead, just doesn't take criticism well. She can be a little harsh at times, but that's just dependent on what mood she's in. She is a very, 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 very intelligent person. She's like, she sometimes has this feeling that, okay, everyone is just so beneath me, I'm so much smarter than all you, I don't even know what I'm doing here. But that's just where she's wrong. She may be a genius and all, but she cannot do anything. She wouldn't even be with the X-Men as of now if it wasn't for a big goofball, aka Deadpool. So they're like frenemies. They're frenemies. He just wants to like be your friend and all, but she's just like, I don't know this guy. Get away, stranger danger. But that's basically who she is. She's a very, very just corrupt person. Mimi likes to stay to herself sometimes, so you can always find her either in her room by herself or up somewhere, like somewhere up in a tree somewhere, like writing in her journal or whatever. She's very to herself. Like, she doesn't really like giving away anything about her. She doesn't really like telling people secrets or whatever. She's a very closed soul. She's not very easy to get along with. She can be very, like I said before, very moody, cheeky, all that jazz. But it takes someone with a lot of patience to actually take the time to get to know her and actually let the friendship process take its toll or whatever. But she's not just all evil and rage and grr factor. She has her moments where, she's just, okay, she has her, what's it called. She has her happy moments. She has her happy moments. Either when she's writing in her journal, or she's up in her lab, just having the time of her life, or when she's with her friends. She's friends with Rex and Tenma. Quicksilver. Yeah, Quicksilver. I've gotten some things about her. At least she, like, when there's a full moon, something goes wrong with her, and she, like, morphs into this big, scary. She, like, changes. She normally has a long, straight, raspberry-colored hair. It, like, strings out, and it's all uneven and ugly looking and whatever, and it's black. And then her whole body just morphs from her normally pale skin to just like white. And she grows these huge wings. And she's like a vampiric demon. And so I've had my friends wonder, okay, what if that happened, and like, what if that happened in something of some sort, like she was to hurt someone. But I honestly don't want to go there. It'd be very... How do I put this? If she were to hurt someone in the expansion, it wouldn't be pretty at all. It'd be like... It'd be just morbid. I mean, one, she's a very well-trained assassin. Two, she's a vampire, so like, she's gonna make a mess. So, yeah. But, I mean, other than that, she's a really corrupt soul. On the outside, she could be really rough and tough and just raw, but deep inside, underneath all that, she's just a real softie. Just seriously. You just gotta take time to get to know. I've had some people come to me and ask about her and her relationship with Pietro, or Quicksilver, and they were like, hey, you know what, you should start a shipping. I don't think, like, after all, their relationship is that they're that close. They're just really good friends, as of now. They're just really good friends. More than friends relationship, I think I can see it happening. But, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'd give it, like, maybe a 4 or a 5 at the least. It could work, then again, it couldn't. They're both very impatient, so that could result in some, like, discord there. They're both very stubborn and headstrong, which that could lead to some argument in the future, but I have no idea if that would work right or not, but it could, it couldn't, I don't know. Mimi has a habit of, well, she has a habit of, you know, just bursting with, like, her emotions sometimes. It's once in every blue moon or so, or once in a blue moon, or however you say that, but she will come out of the closet to, like, someone about her outlook on things. Like, it was with Pietro that she actually admitted, like, she didn't like the vampirism thing. She didn't like being a vampire, she didn't like killing people, she didn't like the whole blood-drawn thing, she didn't like any of that. It crushed her spirit. knowing that, you know, everyone else could handle that, like, or everyone else seemed as if they could handle that, but I mean, that was just a baggage that was even too much for her to handle. But, you know, I think that, you know, in the end, in like the whole 9 yards, it's her stubbornness and pride that keeps her at bay. I mean, she's very honest, she's loyal, she is just, she's not your very much vampirific person. Normally when you think of a vampire, you think of him as dark or seductive or whatever, but she's actually very decent for who she is, or who she's appointed to be. And I think that's what makes her really special. I think that's what makes her really I think it just makes her, basically. That's what people really enjoy about her. Yeah.